welcome to Dover International Speedway in Dover, Delaware. Qualifying just underway for the KVRP.com Truck Series, part of the Sidewinder Racing Leagues. If you want more information on these leagues, check them out at dgsracing.com. dgsracing.com. Here we see the blockbuster Ford F-150 for Ian Montrose starting his first timed lap, one of the first trucks to hit the speedway for qualifying here. Drivers have 5 minutes to get their warm-up lap, plus 2 timed laps in. 1 mile concrete track in Dover here. See they're quite steeply banked. The straightaways are a little bit higher than the center of the bottom of the corners, so you actually kind of drop into the corners if you're riding the bottom line. It's kind of fun. Lap times are starting to trickle in. See Lucas Hoisman at the top of the chart. CTC Race Network number 97 Silverado. Top of the boards here. Let's see what Lucas is able to do on lap 2. See if we pick up or maintain. Looks like a little slower. Lucas Hoisman is going to lose the pole to Travis Martin. Sunoco Ford F-150 gets up there into the top spot. Quinn Newton 3rd, Dustin Franklin in 4th, Ethan Evers 5th. Cody Cleaver currently 6th. Cleaver on his 2nd lap. See if Martin picks up at all. He does not. And Cleaver picks up a little bit to stay 6th. Mullins will be 8th. Alex Reeling clocks in 9th in the Appalachian State, number 42. Right around for Reeling's 2nd lap here. 21 of our 30 trucks have put a lap down so far. Now 22. Josh Carver. First lap goes 5th quick. Alex Reeling's 2nd lap, big pickup, jumps up to the 4th spot. See if Carver can pick up anything like that. If Carver can find that much time, he'll move up into at least the top 3. 2nd lap slightly quicker, but will remain in 6th spot for Carver. Mike Chris moves up a spot on his 2nd lap from 10th to 9th. Looks like Blake Giglio first lap of 23.085. We'll put Blake up into 2nd. If he can gain 0.02 of a second, Giglio would go to the top of the chart here on lap number 2. Right along with the Ally Silverado as he brings it to pit road. He's not going to attempt lap number 2. Isaac Keene in the 2. Mike Edwards in the 14 KVRP truck. Fort Worth screen printing. Got the autism awareness there on the back. MTG Umbra Wolf, welcome. Thank you for the follow. So we watch Mike Edwards crash. Mike's first lap put him 6th quick. Lap number 2, he was trying to get everything he could. A little too much there for Edwards. So we watch Keene on his first timed lap. I believe that's the Rev Motorsports logo on the back. Keene across the line at 23.70. Good enough for 22nd. And 31 trucks here tonight. This could be a rough night at Dover, because Dover is a bit... the more trucks you have, the more likely they are to hit each other. So it could be a mess tonight. Could be a mess. It's very easy to get in trouble at Dover. You get tight coming off the corners, and trucks just make contact. Keene goes 19th quick, breaks into the top 20 with that lap. That looks like will be it for qualifying. 27 trucks take time. 40 not. The 4 at the back of the field. Jake Lawrence, Kelly Hyatt, J.R. Deal, and Scott Elston. And the final few seconds tick off here. Looks like Travis Martin's going to be your pole sitter. Let's see if we can't get a word with our friend Travis here. I would, but he is not in the Discord.
All right, everyone. Thanks for coming out tonight. 130 laps. I believe there should be 3 sets of tires, 1 fast repair for everyone tonight. Good luck, everyone. Have fun. Just remember iRacing cautions tonight. And yeah, let's go.
So drive it like an official. There's our pre-race speech, courtesy of Cody Cleaver, runs the series for us. Jump down to the track and see the truck starting to get lined up. Go through our starting lineup presented by our friends at Labor 12. Check them out anywhere you can get your music, on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, whatever you like. Labor XII, check them out. Awesome rock band out of Lubbock, Texas, and their drummer races with us. Travis Martin, going to be your pole sitter in the Sunoco Ford F-150, starting alongside Blake Giglio in the Ally Silverado. Lucas Huisma starts third in the CTC Race Network Silverado alongside Quinn Newton in the Labor 12 Silverado. Alex Reeling, the Ford F-150 with Appalachian State on board, starts in the 5th spot. Mike Edwards' Cave RP Toyota starts in the 6th spot. Dustin Franklin, the Station Chevy, starts in the 7th spot. Josh Carver will start alongside in his blue Ford F-150. Ethan Evers, the Fort Worth Screen Printing Toyota, starts in the 9th spot. Cody Cleaver McDonald Chevy starts in 10th. Mike Chris, the Lojagi Sports Ford, starts in 11th. Dave Hoytsman's Labor 12 Chevy starts in 12th. Casey Carrington, Team ASE Chevrolet, starts 13th. Cliff Mullins, the Race22.com Chevrolet, starts in 14th. Yamatro's the Blockbuster Ford starts 15th. Daniel Wallen, Labor 12 Chevy, in 16th. TJ Orndorff, Black Rifle Coffee Chevrolet, starts 17th. Dalton Hayes in his Screen to Speed Ford F-150 starts in 18th. Isaac Keene will roll up in the 19th position. You have Daniel Pinkston starting 20th in the Tonka Chevy. Randy Lee, the Labor 12 drummer, starts in the 21st position alongside the 44 of Jonathan Christian. TJ Allman will start in the 23rd spot next to Derek Catt in the Liquid Death Chevrolet. Aaron Mack in the Dirt Track Bar Chevrolet starts in the 25th position. Omar Gates, the Ice Gang Chevy, starts in 26th. Mike Morkid in the Liquid Death Chevy starts in 27th. JR Deal, the Angels of Death Toyota, starts 28th. Jake Lawrence in the Docker Chevy starts 29th. Kelly Hyatt in the Skittles Toyota starts in 30th. And Scott Elston, the Traxxas Toyota, starts 31st. Big field here tonight for Dover. We are looking forward to it. 130 laps. Whew, that was a lot of reading. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hi Dan, how's it going? Welcome on in. How is everybody tonight? Looks like the inside line took a bit of time to get off of pit road. Now they got it going. If we get a whole nother pace lap, after I just read it all that fast, just trying to make it through, in case it was only one, we do. Oh well, it was fun. Let's go on board Travis Martin's truck and look backwards. There is the field from our pole sitter, Travis Martin's truck. As we said, large field here tonight at Dover, 31 trucks. They're still coming out of the turn. I see a few trucks already on pit road. See if we can't get a quick rundown for us tonight. We have 3 sets of tires in the pits, so 4 sets overall, 60% fuel, 1 faster payload. So the Ghost Man, Travis Martin, starting on pole alongside Blake Giglio in the 16. Blake's been on a tear lately. He's won every race so far in the Modified Series. Picked up a cup win. Pace car's off. We're ready for 130 here at Dover. I am willing to bet we don't make it a whole lap before the yellow comes out. This track is very tricky. We go off to turn number 1. So far, so good. There's a truck starting from the pits. That doesn't count. Omar Gates. Slow, but he's still going in the right direction. Travis Martin up on the high side as Blake Giglio to his inside. Martin leads that first lap. Y'all, I would have been wrong on my bet. Blake Giglio, Lucas Heitzman working to the inside of Travis Martin. See Alex Reeling in the 4th spot. Looks like Mike Edwards 5th. typically want to be somewhere around the bottom of the corners here, but Travis Martin making that high side work pretty well. My favorite line is always to enter about a lane and a half up off the bottom and then exit low, get a straighter drive off the corner. Blake Giglio finally completes the pass on Martin. Here comes Lucas Heusma to the inside for second. Now Alex Reeling, 42 truck. Closing in. Martin may have just barely brushed the wall there. There goes Heusma to the inside, looking for the race lead on his teammate. Gets right on his back bumper. Top handful of trucks settle in single file. Drop back a bit. You see Reeling in third. There's Martin back to fourth. Mike Edwards top five. Quinn Newton, Josh Carver, Dustin Franklin, Mike Chris, Ethan Evers all in the top 10. Cody Cleaver finds himself 11th. Carrington in 12th. Dalton Hayes 13th. Dave Heusma 14th. There's Ian Montrose 15th. Cliff Mullins 16th. CJ Orndorff 17th as the 38 of Pinkston brushes the wall there. The Tonka truck once again up against the fence. Wallen 19th, Pinkston 20th, Jonathan Christian 21st, Derek Catt 22nd, JR Deal in 23rd, Scott Elson 24th, Randy Lee 25th as we get our first caution. Looks like Mike Morkid's gone around in the 46. There go the leaders by. He'll go a lap down. Heavy damage to that 46. He's going to take a tow. Let's see what happens to the 46 machine. Gets up out of shape. The 6 not able to check up in time. Isaac Keene gets a piece of him. Then back into the 6 of Hyatt off the inside wall. Jake Lawrence just sneaks through. In the 51, Omar Gates nowhere to go. Smacks into Morkid. And then that pops the motor. Nearly collected one other truck there. Fortunately able to get out of the way before the leaders came through. That was really close for Jake Lawrence. Let's see if we can go on board with him. He actually has some front end damage, but I don't think it was from this wreck. Six gets into the 46 right there. Oh my gosh, that was close. Wrong one. I want to look at that one. You'll see a truck spinning right behind him. Oh, so close. All right, first caution. We have varying strategy already. The top 11 stay out here. Blake Giglio hits pit road for fuel, as does Lucas Heusma, Quinn Newton, Mike Chris, Dalton Hayes, Ian Montrose, Dave Heusma, Cliff Mullins, all these fuel stops. Daniel Llewellyn, Daniel Pinkston, Scott Elston. Cody Cleaver spent 20 seconds on pit road. Maybe he was getting some damage repair, might have brushed the fence. Randy Lee, 12 seconds on pit road. JR Deal, 10. There's the 83, TJ Allman getting a lucky dog back on the lead lap. Get some front end damage to that 83. Kelly Hyatt got into the back of the 46 to start that wreck there. Hyatt in 27th. Spent 30 seconds working on that truck. There's Isaac Keene. Got a little bit of that accident there as well. A lot of these trucks have nose damage. May have been a stack up right at the start. Omar Gates been on and off pit roads. Lost a lap. He'll be 30th. Mike Morkid had to take the tow. Still on pit road here. Shown in 3 laps down right now. So top 11 stay out here. 12th on back come down for fuel stops. Things now could get a little spicy as those quicker trucks try to work their way through some slower traffic. 60% fuel tanks, 3 sets of tires in the pits, 4 total for the race. CU's hanging out in chat tonight. Lights are out on our pace car. We're getting set for a restart. Now we got the 10-10 crew. Our deal, Jake Lawrence, Travis Martin are down there. Need to get Travis taken care of with a new paint scheme. He's got the old Ford before they did the remodel, so it's got some of the masking layers showing. What up, Cody? Good to see you, my friend. Can you believe we made it 9 whole laps without a caution at Dover with 31 trucks? Shocked me. Shocked me, I can tell you that. I was impressed. Pace car is off. We're getting set for the restart to start lap 12. Green flag back in the air, and here we go. Alex Reeling gets the jump on Travis Martin. Mike Edwards trying to follow through for second here. Josh Carver been making waves ever since he joined the series. Carver up to the 3rd spot here. Just gets around the top side of Edwards. Edwards going to settle in for 4th. Top 4 quickly goes single file. There's Dustin Franklin, Ethan Evers, Casey Carrington, CJ Orndorff, and then Aaron Mack. See Blake Giglio right on his back bumper. Blake pitted for fuel there on that stop. He's going to be trying to work through these trucks as quickly as possible. Oh, that is the 39 up against the fence. Derek Catt. Oh, look out. 39 truck struggling. Gets it squared away after hitting the fence. Everyone did a great job avoiding the 39 there. This 39 stayed out on the last caution. Derek Catt dropping back through the field. Blake Giglio's gotten up to the 8th spot. Now working over Ethan Evers in the Fort Worth screen truck. And then you see Dalton Hayes. Dalton up into the 9th spot. Dalton always been a Chevy guy. It's weird to see him in Fords, but here he is, running that Ford F-150. I feel like Blake's just setting up Ethan right now. His closest battle in the top 15. Ethan gets up the track. Giglio's probably going to get a run to the inside here. Ethan lets him go. Blake Giglio up to 7th. And he's got a bit of time before he runs down the 91 of Casey Carrington. Huysman, meanwhile, on the back bumper of Dalton Hayes. Remember, these guys pit for fuel. 9 laps better situation on their fuel tanks. Forgot those were on. Thanks for the reminder, J Much. Good to see you, sir. Hope you are well. So Alex Reeling out in front by a half second over Travis Martin. Josh Carver 3rd. Mike Edwards 4th. Dustin Franklin the top 5. You have Casey Carrington. And there is the 16 of Giglio closing in on Carrington. It's already made up half that distance. Ethan Evers is in 8th. Lucas Huysman now 9th. Trying to get by the Fort Worth Green Toyota. Dalton Hayes, Mike Chris, battle for the last spot in the top 10. A couple of Fords doing battle. Mike Chris gets the spot. Hayes now trying to hold off Aaron Mack. Up ahead, Blake Giglio gets Dustin Franklin up off the bottom. Tires start to wear out. We're going to see trucks getting really tight coming off of 2 and 4. But Carrington's still battling Franklin. Challenge up towards the front. Travis Martin to the inside. Race leader Alex Reeling. Haven't seen this in a long time. We got Ford 1, 2, and 3. Travis Martin gets by Alex Reeling. Mike Edwards closing in on Carver. Travis Martin leads at Dover. Drift back a bit. There is Giglio. And there Carrington. It's Ethan Evers. What up, Chief? I looked. There's Lucas Hoisma, Mike Chris, Dalton Hayes. We have Aaron Mack in the 31. Dustin Franklin is fighting Ian Montrose for the 12th spot. Ooh, contact's close. Montrose able to keep it off of him. See Quinn Newton getting to the inside of CJ Orndorff. Cliff Mullins looking to the high side here. Now he does the crossover on Orndorff. Mullins to the inside. Going to bring Cody Cleaver with him. Move Cleaver up to the 16th spot. Montrose and Franklin still battling it out. Oh, little door contact. That'll give Montrose the spot. Blake Giglio is gotten by Alex Reeling. Man, Giglio on a tear. Started outside the top 10. On this restart, gets by the one of Carver up into second place. 1.6 the gap now to Travis Martin. It's now Reeling looking over Carver. There's Travis. Kind of on a cruise right now. These lap trucks up ahead. I believe that's the 83 of TJ Allman. The yellow truck we saw. So he'll be in quite a bit of heavy traffic soon. Let's look back at the field. There's the gap he has over Giglio, 1.4. And Reeling has gotten by Carver. Now Mike Edwards will try and find a way around the one. So he's getting by the lap truck. That's the 39 Derek Catt, currently 3 laps down. One of the 2 Liquid Death trucks in the race. Weissman gets to the inside. I believe the 39 may have a bit fresher tire. Could be why he's giving his front-running truck such a fit. Yeah, there's 7 laps on that 39 truck. Everyone else is the same tires they started the race with. So that 39 is going to have speed here. It's just going to frustrate these lead lap trucks. See the 39 driving by these guys on the outside. And that's what it looks like to get some fresh tires. And now Hoytsman's working over Mike Edwards. This would be for the 5th spot. 2nd place Blake Giglio, 6th place Lucas Hoytsma, 8th place Mike Chris, and 10th place Dalton Hayes all have 8 laps extra fuel as they came down on that first caution. Martin goes by the 6, puts the 6th truck a lap down. It's like Lucas finally got by Edwards here as they work by the 44. Nice of the lap machines to get down out of the way. Checking in on some of those lap trucks as they work around. Here comes a 51 to pit road. Strange time to see the 51 pitting here. Things are decent, Chief. How are you? Martin's lead down to 1.1. Giglio is reeling him in. Comes a 39 to go by Giglio. '39's enjoying those fresh tires. Now you see 2 liquid death trucks. If you don't know what that is, by the way, it's the most rock and roll water ever. It comes in a can. It's delicious. Alex reeling, trying to get through this lap traffic and hold off Lucas Hoytsma at the same time. One of Carver nearly into the back of the 83 there. Good job avoiding. This 83 has the lead lap trucks coming through. And up ahead, Hyatt getting put 3 wide there. Hoytsma and the 42 are reeling battle side by side with a lap truck on the high side. That got scary. Well, Hyatt into the fence there, the 6 bouncing off the wall. So far everyone able to avoid. 83's dropped down right in front of Dalton Hayes. Dalton's going to be not too happy about that, the lap truck getting in his way. So now the lap trucks are side by side. Hayes letting 83 know about it. Got his bumper a couple times there. Oh, the 6 in the fence. Dalton Hayes gets in the back of him. Gives damage to the 47. Aaron Mack able to check up and not make that worse than it could have been. Dalton Hayes picking up damage from that top 10 truck. Having issues with the lap trucks. Travis Martin working lap trucks. Gets to the inside of Jake Lawrence. That's a teammate, so should not be too much issue there. Following the 39, as that 39, as we said, took fresh tires. It's Derek Catt now 2 laps down. Martin continues to lead. It's been 40 laps since he's been to pit road because he hasn't been there the entire race. Blake Giglio came on the first caution. So he is 32 laps since he's been down pit road. Presumably can go about 7 more laps. Oh, who's out on the inside? Is that the 39? Derek Catt. That truck hitting the wall, going up in smoke. Fortunately able to keep it down and we stay green. That is not what you want if you're a fan of the 39 team. Ethan Evers slow. What happened to him? It's like he tried to get to pit road and missed it. Dover pit road always tricky. Ethan Evers missing pit road there, falling out of the top 10. He'll have to go around and try again. You see quite a few trucks on pit road now. It's like Josh Carver, first truck on a lead lap to hit pit road. Ethan Evers did make it to pit road this time. Now this TV angle is wonderful. Let's try another one. Nope, that's worse. Let's try another one. That's better. So Josh Carver, Ethan Evers, Dustin Franklin all hit pit road. CJ Orndorff a little bit further back. He's on pit road. As we start to see these trucks that hadn't come down yet hit pit road. Travis Martin, here he comes, race leader. Hitting pit road, Blake Giglio goes by to take the lead. Martin and I have some hilarious history here trying to get on pit road at Dover together. He spun out right in front of me and blocked the entrance. Much better entrance this time for Mr. Martin as he gets the 63 truck to pit road. Caution flies while we're in the middle of a green flag pit cycle. That's going to be calamity. Who is that back here? Trying to see who it may have been. That looks like the 9 truck and the 47. J.R. Deal. 47 was already around. Let's see what happens to Hayes. He's trying to get to pit road. The 83, I guess, does not know it and plows into the back of him. Takes out Cliff Mullins, Randy Lee. Ian Montrose gets a piece. As we said, pit road at tricky at Dover. Here it rears its ugly head as the 83, I guess, did not know Dalton Hayes was pitting. Clobbered him. Let's go on board with the 83. Going down through 1 and 2. Hayes running kind of a diamond. High middle, low exit. Gives you a good run off the corner. Now he's going to be pitting here. I don't think there's any way Hayes was making that pit road. I think he was about to Ethan Evers that and miss it. Now we have everybody on pit road. That do mean everybody. Of course. Always backwards. There we go. Entire top 15 on pit road. Giglio down and away. He'll get the lead here. Hoytsmith second. It's like the 91 Casey Carrington. Then Mike Chris, Mike Edwards, Quinn Newton. I believe that's Aaron Mack, Cliff Mullins, Randy Lee. 4 of Cody Cleaver, 23 Daniel Llewellyn. 79 Dave Hoytsma. Comes the 9 of J.R. Deal. 42 Alex Reilly. That's supposed to blow your motor there, Derek. Here's Jake Lawrence. Here comes the field rolling by. So we get a few waiver rounds here. Everybody ahead of Giglio. Looks like that'll be Scott Elston. Dustin Franklin. Franklin will go from 2 laps down to 1. Looks like the 38, that's Daniel Pinkson. Ahead of him, the 51, Omar Gates. Looks like Ethan Evers. Josh Carver, a lot of good trucks. A lot of these were top 10 trucks that are now traps back here. Either taking the wave around or even a lap down, even with the wave around, like Evers. So that'll leave 18 trucks on the lead lap once these wave rounds go through for Martin and Elston. There is Elston. And 31 trucks here tonight. Hit the split so you guys can see the other page flipping through. So green flag pit stops catching Dalton Hayes in the 38 out a little bit. Looked like Hayes was going to try a late pit entry. 83 was not aware and clobbered him, bringing out the caution in the middle of our green flag cycle. All the drivers that pit on that first caution had stayed out there. They're going to be on the lead lap. Getting set for the restart as we come to start lap 50. '16 and Blake Giglio gets on the accelerator, gets us restarted at Dover. Lucas Hoisman in second, Mike Chris in third. Then you have the 91 of Casey Carrington, and then Quinn Newton in fifth. 4 of the top 5 are CTC cars, trucks I should say. Mike Edwards 6, Cliff Mullins, Aaron Mack, Cody Cleaver, and Randy Lee your top 10. I appreciate you, Derek. Glad you're enjoying it. Up ahead, Lucas Hoisman able to get by Blake Giglio here. See if we can jump back and see how the lead changes hands. Blake up the track, Hoisman to the inside. Both were on 4 fresh tires, but Hoisman able to get the move made. And that's how the lead swapped. Now Hoisman trying to pull away. Giglio rides second, Mike Chris in third. Casey Carrington, the ASC Chevy. Back in the field, Josh Carver got by Kelly Hyatt. That's the Lucky Dog battle. 1 truck ahead of the 6 right now. Just ahead of them, Reeling gets by Montrose, Reeling up to 13th. Hoisman, half-second lead over Giglio already. Yeah, Mike Chris third, Casey Carrington fourth, and Quinn Newton, Mike Edwards, closest battle inside the top 10. Aaron Mack trying to change that, getting right on the back bumper of Cliff Mullins. See if Mack can get by the 37. He's going to drive it in high and drop it on exit like I like to do. It's a fantastic line there from Mack. Looks to the inside. Not quite able to get alongside Mullins. Mack will have to regroup. I think Randy Lee might be working Cody Cleaver for that 9th position. Cleaver up the track, lets him have it. Randy will take over 9th. Cleaver 10th, and now Daniel Llewellyn trying to crack the top 10. If Llewellyn's able to do it, we'd have 6 CTC trucks in the top 10. That's crazy. Having a strong night tonight. Here's Llewellyn getting inside the 4 of Cleaver. Completes the pass, so there you have it. 6 CTC trucks in the top 10. Very impressive. Alex Reeling now closing in on Cleaver. There goes Reeling up to 11th. Cleaver dropping back in the 4. Alex Reeling and Ian Montrose both had long stops repairing those Fords. 40-second stops for both of them. Cleaver, Montrose, Martin. Aaron Mack finally gets by Mullins here. Now Randy Lee, Daniel Llewellyn trying to partake in this battle. Closing in on the ever-important halfway points. Top 10 will get points at halfway, at the end of halfway, into lap 65. 10 points to the leader, 1 point to 10th. Finally gets by Mullins. Mullins now 8th. Randy Lee trying to get up there. Trucks on pit road or out of the race. We have Isaac Keene, Derek Catt, CJ Orndorff all on pit road. We have the 83 getting lapped right now in 28. It's 10 laps down for the 83. We have Mike Morkid 5 laps down, Omar Gates 4 laps down, Dalton Hayes currently showing 3 laps down, Jonathan Christian 2. Then 1 lap each for Pinkston, Evers, Hyatt, Franklin, and Carver. Out front, Lucas Hoytsma. Just kind of cruising. Drop down into 3. Drifted up through the center. Drop it back down on exit, running a nice diamond line. Such a fun track as we work lap 65. This is our stage halfway points lap. We'll see where the field comes across and drops the points for halfway here. Hoytsma's going to drive it off of 4 and pick up 10 points. Mike, Chris, Carrington, Newton, Edwards, Mack across the line. Mullins, Randy Lee, Daniel Llewellyn, and Alex Reeling get the final points there. Llewellyn just able to beat Reeling to the line. We stay green here. Remember, rolling stages in these leagues. Montrose, Wallen very close there. Corner exit, able to stay off one another. Here comes Martin. Martin, a victim of that yellow coming out at a bad time. Just running up at the front of the field. Now he's trying to work his way back up there. That'll move Martin to 11th. Now he's trying to get Llewellyn for that last spot in the top 10. JR Deal right there in 14th. All these trucks in frame are for position, all 5 of them. Behind them, you saw the one of Josh Carver. He's leading that Lucky Dog charge. Should we get that yellow at the moment? Has that by 3 seconds over Dustin Franklin. And even Evers closing in on Franklin. That's how the Lucky Dog battle's looking right now. Of course, that's contingent on the 97 not putting other folks a lap down. Closing in on the 44, that is Jonathan Christian. He's already 2 laps down. Don't have to worry about that truck if you're in the Lucky Dog fight. Hoytsma 2 seconds over Mike Chris. Christopher now 2nd. Casey Carrington 3rd. Quinn Newton 4th. As we look for Blake Giglio. Giglio has left the race. He was running 2nd. I guess he smacked the wall pretty hard. So the 16 truck was running 2nd out of the race. Watch Hoytsma continue to cruise. Mike Chris 2.6 seconds back now. Hoytsma's so good at Dover. Yeah, Quinn Newton, Mike Edwards. I feel like they've been together since the restart. Edwards just riding behind Newton. Go on board the KVRP Toyota. Newton tries to work the lap truck of Morkid. Looks like the 44 of Christian coming to pit road. Heard Edwards have to burp the throttle. We're worried about coming off the exit way too fast there. We're getting 27 laps into this run. Some of the trucks that took the wave around 30 laps into their run. And 31 for Scott Elston. 29 for Travis Martin. Those are the two longest lap counts right now in the lead lap. Randy Lee gets by Mack here. This group all's bunched together. 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th as Travis Martin gets by Reeling. So Martin and Elston will be the first trucks that we see come to pit road. There's Elston. 32 laps on his stuff. Last truck won the lead lap. Not too far ahead of race leader Lucas Oisva. Elston is in danger of going down a lap here. That would throw a monkey wrench into that lucky dog fight. Alex Reeling gets by Mack. Reeling takes over the 8th spot. Looks like JR Deal setting up Cliff Mullins for the last spot in the top 10. Ian Montrose hits pit road, the 0-1. So that's our first lead lap truck to pit on this cycle of green flag stops. Ian Montrose, the 0-1 on pit road, lap 78. JR Deal does get by Cliff Mullins up into the top 10. Hit another round of green flag stops. Like Scott Elston in the 85 brings it to pit road. He's going to try to flip the script and stay on a lead lap with an early pit stop here. Hopes everything cycles through. Did not get that last time. Hopefully we get that this time. JR Deal gets by the 31 of Mack. Mack struggling towards the end of this run in the 31. He used up his stuff a little too early. So the best laps these trucks turn, looks like a lot of 23.5s. Right now we're running 25.3s, so nearly 2 full seconds off the pace when the tires get worn. Scott Elston coming off pit road. So Elston's pit stop put him 3 laps down in 22nd. Wait, smile. Mike Chris, Casey Carrington, your top 3. Then Quinn Newton, Mike Edwards. And Travis Martin's worked his way up to 6th. We've seen Elston come down, so I believe Martin will be the next one we'd see in the top 10. Or in the top lead lap trucks. It's 15 trucks still on the lead lap. Martin gets by the 83. Alex Reeling, 8th spot. Ian Montrose is 0-1. He was flying there. Watch these fresh tires. It's 20th, 2 laps down. Those fresh tires are working for him right now. 45 laps to go.
Whoa, bro.
I'll get tires. I'll let you go.
44 Christian heading to pit road.
26 10.
I believe that was Ethan Evers.
38 pitting.
17th. 1 lap down, Ethan Evers hitting pit road. Trying to find the 38. Pinkston. There he is. Pinkston hitting pit road right behind Evers.
74 pitting.
That's Dustin Franklin. Josh Carver still hoping for that lucky dog.
Sorry, next lap.
Keep an eye on the trackers, seeing who hits pit road. 97 closes in on Omar Gates. Omar currently 26th.
74 pitting.
There's Carver just ahead of the leader. So Carver about to go 2 laps down. And there it goes. 1 truck of Carver now 2 laps down. Dustin Franklin hits pit road. Oh, Omar Gates gets into Lucas Hoisma. That's our race leader going around off of the 51 lap truck there.
00 pitting.
Hoisma going to turn it up to the track. Hope for the yellow here. There it is. See if Lucas whips it around.
That's 2 low drag cars he took out.
Easy.
Hoisma up the track. Looks like a little bit of netcode shoots him into him.
We're waiting on the 51.
Looks like the 51 was a little low, and then yeah, netcode finishes it.
I'm getting up there. Man ran into me.
Right.
I mean, technically he's right.
I was going straight on the inside.
Bro, we've seen how you've been driving.
What's that mean?
Go ahead and mute that. For some reason we're all checking up. There goes trucks to pit road. They didn't want to get the passing under yellow. Should see everybody on the lead lap come down pit road. Second time in a row, the cautions come out right at the green flag stops. It's going to put a lot of trucks even further back that came early. Always do the wrong end of pit lane. I'm always wrong. Waitsman should be okay. Should take a quick repair here. And he did. He'll just have to fight for track position over the final 34, 36-ish laps that we'll have under green. Hopefully. So Mike Chris leads Casey Carrington, Quinn Newton, Mike Edwards, Travis Martin, the top 5. Crash. Mike Chris in the 70 takes over the race lead. Casey Carrington second. You see lap down trucks hitting pit road. Still 28 trucks running. Very impressive for a Dover race. So many trucks on the track. Travis, DG, got a copy?
Hello.
Hello. Well, you find yourself up into the 5th spot here with some 4 fresh tires and 40 laps to settle it. How are we feeling?
Pretty good. I was about to pit, so that's really good. I was really hoping a caution would either come out before I pit or, wait till, or just not at all. So I got lucky there. Brought me back up into the field so I can finally get back up here and fight.
Yeah, you've been coming back ever since that first cycle of pit stops got messed up.
I feel good out here. It's great. Good
Had
track.
the-
Love this track.
Had the speed early on, got out into the lead, so you think you can work your way through these 4 trucks and give them a fight?
I think so. I got a little strategy I've been sticking to. Seems to be working. So we'll see if we can make it continue to work.
10-4. Good luck to you, sir.
Thanks, dude.
Travis Martin in the 63, currently in the 5th spot. See if we can go get the 14 of Mike Edwards. Michael, DG, you got a copy?
Hello.
Hi, how's it going? Well, you find yourself in the 4th spot here with 4 fresh tires in that KVRP Toyota. How's it feeling out there?
It is tight. These tires are terrible. I don't know how to save, and I'm just ready for this thing to be over with.
Well, we're getting there. We got less than 40 to go. Think you can hang on to a top 5 here?
Yeah, man. I mean, if the leaders keep getting taken out, I might be able to steal a win, but no, I got top 5 speed, but that's about it. Keep getting lucky here with everybody crashing, but it's fun. It's very tight and difficult to drive, though.
Are you impressed with how much green flag runs we're actually getting with 31 trucks on a Dover track?
Yeah, 1,000%. We've had 2 full fuel tank runs here, and it's not at all what I expected. I was thinking we'd be here for 2 hours a night.
10-4. All right, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Mike Edwards in the 14, rides in the 4th spot. Would have interviewed the team a little bit closer to the front, but they sounded really unhappy on the radio, so I was just letting them digest everything this caution. See low drag trucks. 2 of them have fallen victim to lap traffic, it sounds like. The 97 of Hoytsma and I believe it was the 16 of Giglio. Lights are out on the pace car. We're getting set to restart this one. 35 to go when we drop the green flag. See Ian Montrose kicked in the back of the field. Lights are back on the pace car. This will be 1 more lap before we go green. Reset your field for you. Mike Chris, Casey Carrington on the front row. Quinn Newton, Mike Edwards, row 2. Travis Martin, Alex Reeling, row 3. Randy Lee, J.R. Deal, row 4. Lucas Hoytsma and Cody Cleaver, row 5. So Hoytsma, after being very dominant there, finds himself 9th. You have Travis Martin, the other truck that has been rather dominant, starting in 5th. They will both be eager to try and get to the front here with the 35 laps that we have to go. Cliff Mullins doing strange Cliff Mullins things. Why is it always Cliff? "16 trucks on a lead lap after all the waiver rounds were completed. 2 trucks fighting for Lucky Dog right now, Ian Montrose and Scott Elston. And you have 3 trucks 2 laps down, Franklin Evers and Hyatt. There goes Mike Chris. Gets the jump on Casey Carrington, brings Newton with them, as I'm sure they work together on that restart. And then Carrington drops to 3rd. Mike Edwards trying to hold off Travis Martin and the 42 of Alex Reeling. Lucas Hoytsma up to 8th, working on his teammate Randy Lee. Lucas going to be driving angry. Gets by Randy. Now he's 7th, going after Travis Martin. Martin, I thought, would have a little bit better restart than he got there. Lucas is going to be driving mad. I don't think he'll take it out on anybody, but he's going to be pushing. As Martin gets to the inside of the 42. Reeling smacks the fence on corner exit. That's a free spot for Hoytsma. He'll take that. Martin up to 5th again. Hoytsma out of 6th. These two trucks trying to march to the front. Couldn't tell who that was in the background speck in the wall. One of the yellow trucks in the field. Mike Chris. Quinn Newton, 1 and 2. You have Carrington, Edwards, Martin, Hoytsma, Reeling, Lee, Deal, and Mullins. Things heat up for the 3rd spot. Edwards right on the back of Carrington in the 91. Lucky Dog battle. Montrose still holds it. It's Mike Chris. Quinn Newton out front. And Carrington, Edwards, Martin, Hoytsma all piled up together. 3rd through 6th. There's Reeling, Randy Lee, J.R. Deal in the top 10. Cody Cleaver. Deal brothers always strong here at Dover. Not too surprising. And Carver stuck a lap down for a long time. Here he is up in 11th. Finally able to progress through the field. Mullins and Hayes battle. It's not for position. Hayes is 3 laps down. Mullins on the lead lap. Daniel Llewellyn also on the lead lap. Good run for the 23. 29 laps to go here. Jake Lawrence 14th. Aaron Mack 15th. Dave Hoytsma 16th. And there's Montrose, first truck a lap down. Just got to stay ahead of Elston. Elston is 3 seconds back right now. And you have Dustin Franklin 19th, Ethan Evers 20th. Kelly Hyatt 21st, Dalton Hayes 22nd. Pinkston's 23rd, Morkid 24th. TJ Allman 25th. Omar Gates out of the race 26th. Jonathan Christian out of the race 27th. Blake Giglio out 28th. And you have Derek Catt sitting on pit road 29th. Things starting to spread out. Up front at least. Travis Martin working on Edwards, 26 to go. But Cleaver gets by J.R. Deal for 9th. Josh Carver gets by J.R. Deal for 10th. Here's that battle, Deal and Carver. Carver had to lift as he was coming off turn number 4, else he would have knocked the wall down, so Deal gets 10th back for now. This continues to be a hornet's nest of activity, as all of them are catching Quinn Newton. It's about to be a 5-truck battle for second. So Mike Chris has put nearly a full second over Quinn Newton. Edwards trying to get a run here on the 91, not quite able to get there. Carrington able to drive his line and maintain position. Martin looking to the inside of Edwards. I don't know if he's going to be able to get there, but Edwards is going to go ahead and let him. Here comes Hoytsma also. Edwards going to run up high, let Hoytsma take the bottom here. Edwards nearly up against the fence. Did a good job hanging on to it. There's Martin. Goes after Carrington. That's for third. Gets Carrington. Now he's going after Quinn Newton. Travis Martin getting 2 in one corner. Martin jumps out to the front of this pack. It's 1.4 seconds back with 20 to go. See if he can run down Mike Christopher. Carrington third, has Hoitzman now right behind him. Mike Edwards working on Quinn Newton. Edwards back into the top 5. And he'll try to go up there and fight Carrington. Hoitzman gets clear. Hoitzman up to third. Gap between Martin and Christopher staying at 1.4. Stick with this battle. Jump further back. Cody Cleaver looks to the inside of the 42. Alex Reeling take over the 8th spot. J.R. Deal right there trying to take over 9th if he can. If Deal can get to the inside here. Reeling brushed a wall in corner entry. That has to upset him a little bit. Laps winding down from Dover. Everybody should have enough to get to the end here. They won't be handling great, but they should be able to get to the end. Those that took a wave around, Montrose and Elston, those two might have to pit in relatively short order. Been 35 and 36 laps for each of them. It's like the 38 hits pit road. Deal looks to the inside of the 42 of Reeling, drives it down into 1. Reeling goes ahead and gives it to him. Deal up to 9th. Reeling back to 10th. Gap not coming down quick enough at the moment. Mike Chris on cruise control, hoping the race stays green at this point. Works his way by the 83. Across the line, 14 laps remain. There is the gap back to Martin and Hoitzman. It's gotten down under a second. Mike Chris working the traffic a little bit. Go on board with Hoitzman looking at the top 2 trucks ahead. Such a rhythm track, it's so fun. Dover's one of my favorite tracks to drive, especially on a long green flag run. You just click off the laps. Seeing work by the 6 here, Kelly Hyatt. Have to start picking up a 10th a lap here. If they're going to have any chance of getting to Mike Christopher. So much fun to ride on board. Daniel Llewellyn's giving Cliff Mullins a battle, so we had to go back and look, see what was going on. As Llewellyn hits the wall and makes that something not worth watching anymore. Thanks, Daniel. Give him the broadcaster curse. And the 00 Randy Lee, Cody Cleaver in the 4, and the 9 of JR Deal. 3 trucks, 7th, 8th, and 9th doing battle. Inside of 10 to go. Keeping an eye on that gap up front. It is dropping. Like Chris, Travis Martin, and Lucas Hoisma. 7 to go. Just needs to make up more ground. I think Chris gets a really good drive off the corner. He might be saving some, but I don't think enough to where it would make that much of a difference. He's just taking a straighter drive off the corners, and it's just keeping them at bay about a half second back. They drive in so hard, the gap drops on corner entry, and then he'll straighten the drive off the corner, and they lose the time there. Yeah, so it's just, they're driving the corner entry really hard, both the 63 and 97 are. And Mike Chris is just taking his time, getting the truck pointed down the straightaway, and then hammering it off the corner. Four to go. It's definitely tight, but I don't think they're going to be able to get him. Chris would have to make a mistake at this point. Mike Chris would have to make a mistake. Or, you know, the yellow. In short, they would need help. Martin would. Martin and Hoisma. 3 to go. Now, 2 to go. And Chris going to see the white flag in the air. There it is waving. Final lap from Dover. Mike Chris, Low Drag Esports Ford F-150 maintains that gap over Martin and Hoisma. They gave it a strong run. Now Hoisma can go try to take second here. Mike Chris through turns 3 and 4. Going to come off the corner. See the checker flag in the air. Mike Chris going to be the winner at Dover as Martin and Hoisma bang doors and cross the line. Second and third. Casey Carrington brings it home 4th. Mike Edwards 5th. Quinn Newton, Randy Lee, Cody Cleaver, JR Deal, Alex Reeling your top 10. So we put on a drift competition. Mike Chris getting the victory in the 70. Gets a bump from Travis Martin. Congratulations. Bump from his teammate there, Lucas Hoisma. Here comes a shot from Mike Edwards. Nobody's matched, just how we say good job in our series. So Mike Christopher getting it done in the Low Drag Esports F-150. Time to burn them down. Dover's so much fun, isn't it, JR? Love me some Dover. The only NIS race I ever won was at Dover. Dover's awesome. We get the top 3 to the interview room. Lucas Travis and Mike Chris. Oh my gosh. Just destroyed the truck. Need to work on the burnouts, guys. Need to work on the nose-to-nose burnouts. See if we can't get Lucas in here first. There he is.
Always
Luke.
a good time.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Hi.
Oh yeah.
Well, sir, you got it brought home in the third position, and of course, I heard you say it was a lot of fun. Dover, one of my personal favorite tracks, is just such a good time out there. How was it?
Well, it was. I thought the set was gonna be super tight on us and the truck overall, but once you got in the, well, that was weird. Once you get in the race, you can run this little diamond line. You come down, you run a really shallow entry. You just let the truck kind of ride up, and you try to avoid that wall on the exit. And it served me well through the whole race, but had some complications there toward the end, and I gave that 70 machine the lead. And I'm happy for Mike. He got that win finally. He's been trying to nip that bug for a while, so.
Well, there you go. A little bit of adversity for your team, but it works out for a teammate there. You got those friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs tonight?
Absolutely. Just want to shout out Labor 12. Randy's in the race tonight. He had a really good. Oh, he finished 7th. Hell yeah. So pretty good finish for him tonight. And if you don't follow the Labor 12 socials, make sure they got some stuff coming out soon. So make sure to keep updated on that.
Labor12.com/psycho.
Yes, exactly. Yes, thank you.
Got it memorized.
Admins and you for doing the broadcasting. It's I can't thank you enough for it.
All right, bud. Congrats on the third place finish. We'll let you get on out of here. Have a good one.
All right. Thanks, man. See ya.
Lucas Hoytsman bringing it home in third tonight. Now we go get Mr. Travis Martin bringing it home in second tonight. Travis, DG, got the copy?
Oh.
Hello. Well, sir, you brought it home second. Gave it quite the effort. Just looked like you need a little bit more there at the end. Kind of burned your stuff up. Mike Chris was able to keep you at bay.
Yeah, man. Once we got real close there in the dirty air and the combination of the old tires, I had such a hard time putting the power down coming out of the corner. And then that last corner, man, Lucas did nothing wrong there. That was good of him to let me have P2 because he had it. I told myself I wasn't gonna lift because I think P4 was a couple seconds behind, so I was gonna get P3. I would hope no matter what. So that was good of him to do though. That class move.
10-4. Well, it looked like it was a heck of a lot of fun. Dover, one of my personal favorite tracks. How about you?
Absolutely one of my favorites, man. There's so many different ways to run both corners. High, you can kind of diamond it, you can kind of dive it in, run the bottom. Top's really not as viable, but you can use it to get a good run down one of the straights. It's just a good, fun track.
Yeah, you need to get inside somebody. You can go, up high on entry and then drop it on exit and get alongside. That's fun.
Yeah, giggity.
There's always different lines. That's why I love it so much. And, it doesn't hurt. It's the only place I have an NIS win,
Yeah, hey, heard that.
All right, bud. That's it. Hit me with those friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs tonight.
Obviously, my 10/10ths boys. Thanks for the support as always, guys. Simrapmarket.com. Thanks for the schemes. Yeah, and of course, Mr. DG Swiss for the broadcast and all the support on the back end of the league. Really appreciate you, brother. Thanks for putting all this on and helping bring all the community get together. Yeah, can't talk.
Easy for you to say, God.
Right?
But appreciate you. Love your face. Get on out of here. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Love your face.
Travis Martin bringing it home in second. Now we go get Mr. Mike Christopher in the 70. Getting the victory tonight. Let's bring him in here. Mike, DG, you got a copy?
I got you, man. Woo!
Well, sir, you got that monkey off your back. Finally picked up the victory here tonight. How good does it feel?
Man, got a tear in my eye, man. This is great. I can't believe it. It's been the comeback to SRL. I've ran so consistent all year. I think I entered this race close to the truck lead in points, and I couldn't get the win in any series, no matter what I did. So this race means so much to me to get this win. I can't believe it.
Yeah, it looked like a really strong truck all night, running top 5 consistently, and then a little bit of misfortune happened to a couple of your teammates there, and handed you the lead, and you were able to hold on to it. So it was earned. I'll give you that. You had to hold off 2 of the best with your teammate there, Hoytsman and Travis Martin.
Yeah, it was man, a little bit of luck thrown in there, huh? Something I feel like I don't get a lot of sometimes, but restarting on that last restart, I pulled out. Got a good jump. I felt like I was a little faster than Quinn, but I noticed Quinn was pushing it real hard, and I think he held those guys up just a little bit, on top of the fact that they were pushing hard. So by the time they got to me in my dirty air, I just felt like, they didn't really have a good shot. And something about this track, I can really hit my marks every lap, just a little more than I can with a lot of tracks.
It's just such
So-
a perfect rhythm track, you know, and it's the same on both ends for
Yeah.
the most part. So it's like it's so much fun.
I was so into the groove there. Like I didn't even know what lap we were on. Like I took the white flag and I'm like, oh man, it's a white flag. Like you just get like you just look at your line in front of you and get so obsessed with it. And
Yep.
man,
That tunnel vision, so much fun though. That's why I love this place.
tell you what, I'm partying tonight, man.
Hell yeah. You inviting me?
Yeah.
All right, bud. Congrats on the victory tonight. Hit me with those friends, family, and sponsor shoutouts.
Shout out to the whole team. I don't know. I feel like I don't know any stats to support this. I feel like this is one of Low Drag's best seasons. Like Quinn's out there getting wins. Obviously, Luke and Blake are always gonna get their wins. I mean, Cliff got a Daytona 500 win. I mean, I feel like we're so good. Zach is the most improved driver I've ever seen right now. Like, I finally got the monkey off my back. You know, everything. We work hard over there. You know, and they're all good friends, and I love racing with them. And
We'll have to get Spice to win one of these.
yeah, he's next on the list, man.
There you go. Oh, and Daniel. We gotta get Daniel to win. Daniel
Oh man,
has the longest streak of starts in SRL without a win, so we got to get Daniel to win.
yeah, he's got one in him.
Yep, he's going to get something.
Oh yeah,
Even if you guys have to wreck Blake in modifieds and let Daniel win.
there you go.
All right, bud. Congrats on the victory tonight, and we appreciate you racing with us. We appreciate you also doing that stuff over there on the mods and giving us another awesome series to brag about. So we appreciate you.
Oh yeah. Shout out to the mods if anybody wants to come race. We're always looking for turnout. So
There you go. Late Thursday nights tonight.
there you go. Yep.
Tuesday nights though.
Tuesday night, yeah.
But we can do it Thursday if you want to. All right. I'll let you get on out of here. Congrats on the win, and have a good night.
All right. Thanks, man.
Mike Chris bringing it home in victory lane tonight. I'm seeing a whole bunch of people in the waiting room, so I'm just going to bring up Mike Edwards just because he's there. Mike, DG, you got a copy?
Oh, hey.
I saw you were down there, so I brought you up here.
Yeah, just talking crap.
Gotcha. Well, you brought it home fifth tonight. How was it?
Tight.
Yeah, that's what you said
No,
in the
no.
mid-race interview.
It was fun. It was kind of interesting actually comparing tire wear with like Travis and Mike Chris, and we're all really similar. So it's kind of interesting because, you know, as slow as I was sitting there falling back right towards the end, you know, my tire wear was like 1% off from Mike Chris and Travis's, and you know they were pulling away. So quite interesting. That was
It's
a
all about
very
the
quick
line.
race.
Very line-sensitive track.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the leaders all didn't get crashed like I was hoping for, but I'll take a top 5, considering crashing out yesterday and not finishing Tuesday, and I don't even remember where we raced Monday. So
And we said Ethan was going to... You said he was going to finish 20th, and he did 2 better in 18th, so there you go.
yeah, he's having a little fuel issues, so I'm still not quite sure what's going on there. But
Yeah, and both times he pitted right before the caution came out, so that's how he ends up 2 laps down. Tough night for him, but hopefully
Yeah,
you guys had fun in the driver chat.
been a rough week.
It has been, but you know, now it's the weekend, and we can just goof off.
Oh, what we got for 87s tomorrow? I don't even know.
I don't know, you run it.
I will, yeah, wherever it takes us.
I'm gonna go pull up schedule then, see where we're running. Looks like we're doing
I don't like the whole
USA International Dirt.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Should be fun though.
Well, plenty of Friday Fun Night has led to that.
Exactly.
moment,
And it's only 50 laps. You can do it.
so, yeah, I'll take it. It kind of sucks that they made the 87s a little bit weaker going up to that race. Cause
Yeah, that's probably when you want it to be a tank in. It is what it is. Everyone's on the same playing field, so.
Hey, we got Bristol next week. Maybe I can get another win there. Hopefully it'll be exciting again.
There you go. All right, bud. Congrats on the 5th place run tonight, and we will see you in the race tomorrow night then.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Have a good night.
Night. Mike Edwards was sitting in the waiting room, so we just brought him up here for fun. Let's go ahead and look at our final results from the night. So many drivers. 30 drivers. 31 started this race. Mike Chris getting the victory. Travis Martin, Lucas Heusbaugh on the podium. Carrington and Edwards picking up top 5s. Quinn Newton, Randy Lee, Cody Cleaver, J.R. Deal, Alex Reeling getting the top 10s. Josh Carver, Cliff Mullins, Jake Lawrence, Daniel Wallen, Aaron Mack, Dave Hoytsma, Dustin Franklin, Ethan Evers, Dalton Hayes, and Ian Montrose round out your top 20. Kelly Hyatt, Scott Elston, Mike Morkid, TJ Allman, Daniel Pinkston, Omar Gates, Jonathan Christian, Blake Giglio, Derek Catt, and CG Orndorff get the top 30. The last page won't show, but there is one driver that it wouldn't show us. It was Isaac Keene getting last here tonight, as he had multiple incidents and the truck just took so long to repair. He went ahead and parked it on pit road. It was like a 22-minute repair. Jeez, that's crazy. All right, that'll do it for Dover for the CaveRP.com Truck Series. Have to say thank you to our friends at CaveRP.com. Help us put on the broadcast tonight. If you are new to role-playing in the Grand Theft Auto community and want a city to start out in, go check out CaveRP.com. And if you are a longtime person in the GTA RP community, Cave RP is open to you as well. They want people of all skill levels, but if you're new, they have all kinds of tutorials to teach you how to RP, how to get into the 5M and all that kind of stuff. And those of you that have been a long time there, you'd be right at home. Trust me, I've had a lot of fun over there in Cave RP. We also have to say thank you to everyone in the trucks admin with Cody Cleaver and company helping us put on the series tonight. We appreciate them. And that'll do it for Dover tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Tomorrow night we'll be in the 1987s. If you want to come on back here, we'll be running the 87s on dirt. Should be very entertaining, to say the least. Not usually a dirt series. So go on, check it out. Randy Lee, shout out to you. Best finish ever, 7th. We appreciate you, my guy. Dan, thanks for the resubs, catching everybody here at the end. Appreciate you so much. If you're ever on the YouTubes, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe on this video. We'd appreciate it so much. It helps us out more than you know with the metrics over there. So yes, do that over on the YouTubes. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a great night, and we'll see you guys in the next race.